Pasó, güey? It's your homeboy Quetzalcoatl, hitting you up with another video. Now, as I've told you in past videos, I said that I was going to do some more video game related vids. Here goes another one for your bitch ass. Now today, I'm going to go ahead and review, as well as give you some online tips for Fight Night Champion for Xbox 360. If you played any of the past games of this series, you would know that Fight Night Champion added an extra element to the game that gave it a bit more depth. They actually added a story mode. This was never done in any of the games before. And I've played basically every single Fight Night, that has come before. And I found the story mode very enjoyable. You play as Andre Bishop. You start off as an amateur fighter. You eventually win a gold medal. As you win the gold medal, the player becomes introduced to the politics of boxing, all the bullshit and corruption. You got a fucked up promoter that's trying to sign Andre Bishop. And Andre Bishop, he wants to stay loyal to his manager. And this corrupt promoter, he just doesn't see things that way. I think that the story was very well written. The characters all had depth. They each, the voice actors really portrayed each character well. And what eventually ends up happening is the promoter fucks Andre Bishop over. Not trying to, spoil the story. I'm not gonna, go into every fucking detail. But, the promoter fucks Andre Bishop over in a way to where Andre Bishop goes to jail. And, while he's in jail, you motherfucking have some motherfucking jailhouse fights and shit. Like motherfucking Undisputed and shit. I was looking for Andre Bishop to fight motherfucking Wesley Snipes and shit like Undisputed. But that was great. You had some bare knuckle fighting and shit. Eventually, he gets out of prison and he recovers he regains his career and stature that he once had. And eventually the story carries on without, spoiling it. But it's a great story. And I think that it added a lot of value to the game. As far as the online gaming on Xbox Live, where you play against other players, it's somewhat similar to what you've seen in the past. But I feel like as far as online in this game, I mean, it's great, but they really fucked up in a lot of things. I think Fight Night Round 4 was a great game. The total control in boxing in the Fight Night series is where you use the analog controllers as punches rather than pushing buttons. And in Fight Night Round 4, they had those controls down pat. The shit was perfect. And for some reason, somebody at EA said, hey, let's go ahead and fuck up the controllers for these niggas. Because the motherfucking analog controlling shit is bullshit for motherfucking Fight Night Champion. Y'all niggas done fucked up the hooks and all that shit. So whoever was the nigga that said let's change the controllers, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Now, other than that, there's also a couple other shit that pissed me off about this online shit. Now in Fight Night Round 4, man, I was a fucking beast. Doing niggas dirty, talking shit. I was knocking niggas down like wham. When the nigga was down, I had the headset on. I was like, get up. I was like, stay with me, soldier. Breathe, soldier. Don't die on me. Get up. And now I got motherfuckers telling me that shit. Well, not like that. But I mean, I'm not as effective as I was in the last game, And a lot of it has to do with the punch detection in this game. Again, Fight Night Round 4, the effectiveness that each punch had was perfect. In this shit right here, the fucking shit is so goddamn random. I don't know if you ever played this game online, but if you do, you will see what the fuck I'm talking about. I mean, I do everything I possibly can. You know, I've gotten to a point to where I'm pretty beast in this game. You know, but what ends up happening is I'm beating the shit out of a motherfucker. I'm talking about I'm landing counters, haymakers, and this nigga is standing like he got a fucking diamond chin. And then he lands some bullshit on me. No kind of power punch. And all of a sudden I'm fucking hurting, I'm down. Or I'll have this motherfucker, I'll knock his ass down twice and have this motherfucker ready to go. Wham! Like he outro. And then this motherfucker hit me with some bullshit. He knocked me down. But not only does he knock me down, but I don't even get a chance to get up because he just knocks me the fuck out. Which is fucking retarded, man. I mean, and I tried so many different things. I was like, well, maybe I'm not doing this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should counter more. Maybe I should move around more. And no matter how much you fucking try to change your strategy, it's always the fucking same. The effectiveness of each punch is just fucking random. You can land the perfect punch one time and it won't do shit. And the next time it'll knock him the fuck out. Which to me makes no fucking sense. Makes no goddamn sense. But once you get good at this game, the game is very fucking satisfying. Because of all the bullshit that, you know, you go through playing this motherfucker. When you first play this game, you're gonna get your motherfucking ass whooped. Especially now. You know, as far as online on Xbox Live, the game is fairly dead. There's not too many people playing online. So the only people you're going to be playing now are pretty much motherfuckers that's playing it from day one. And this might be one of the only games they play. Because, you know, there's some beasts out there. And they will eat your ass alive the first time you motherfucking play. The first couple of times. You're going to have to get used to the controllers. You're going to have to get used to what these motherfuckers do. There's a lot of motherfuckers that play online that, you know, do basically exploit features in the game. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is just doing pity-pat motherfucking body shots. And while this motherfucker is hitting me with body shots with his hands down, I'm trying to throw a hook. And for some reason, this motherfucker is lost and can't punch him. When the fuck have you seen some shit like that in real life? Bullshit. But, you know, it happens with every game. You know, motherfuckers find little exploits and shit, like in Gears of War. Niggas love that sawed-off, that little motherfucking short-range cannon. You know, as an example. But once you get good, as I said, even with the punch detection, you know, you're gonna get knocked out, no matter how good you are. Stamina. Your stamina is also really hard to maintain or to find a way to maintain it. Because there are times where I'm moving around and I'm not punching at all because I know that my stamina is going to go down. And my stamina still goes down. Then there's times where I'm just throwing wild and I recover like 10 stamina and I missed a lot of punches. Then there's times when I land almost every fucking punch on this nigga and I lose mad stamina. EA needs to fix that shit. I think these niggas was drunk or high, snorting lines. I don't know what the fuck they was doing when they was making this game. But they fucked up a lot. Overall, I would give this game maybe an 8.5 out of 10. One of the other things that I also didn't like was the roster. They had a pretty good roster, but you know, they forgot to include a lot of big fighters. I mean, they didn't have Floyd Mayweather. They didn't have Juan Manuel Marquez. They could have added some great fighters from the past, such as Azuma Nelson. Can we get Aaron Pryor in this motherfucking game? Can we get Wilfredo Gomez? Can we get Salvador Sanchez in this motherfucker? God damn, nigga. But if you were to play this game, I think you'll enjoy it. But be prepared to feel like you want to throw the motherfucking controller at the TV. Because you're going to have moments that's going to happen like that. I hope you like this motherfucking review. Just honest opinion. I love this game, but I hate it at the same motherfucking time. If you like this shit, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and this is Quetzalcoatl signing the fuck on out.